The land they called Deadwind Plains did not forgive mistakes. It remembered every footprint, every gunshot, every body left behind. The wind carried stories the way rivers carried bones, quietly, patiently, never letting go. A lone rider moved across the cracked earth, his horse tired but steady. The man wore a long, weathered coat and a wide-brim hat pulled low over his eyes. Dust clung to him like a second skin. His name was Ethan Cole, and in towns that still whispered, his name meant trouble. They said Ethan Cole had once been a good man. They said the West had taken that goodness and buried it. They said if you saw him coming, you should turn away or pray. Ethan didn't care what they said anymore. The sun hung low, bleeding gold into the horizon, when his horse slowed without command. Animals sensed what men often missed. Ethan followed the horse's gaze and saw something unnatural in the emptiness, a shape that didn't belong to sand or stone. He pulled the reins and dismounted, his boots crunching softly as he approached. A young woman sat against a broken wooden signpost, its paint long peeled away by time. Her dress was torn and coated in dust, her hair tangled by wind. She looked exhausted, dangerously so, but not defeated. Her eyes, though shadowed by fatigue, were alert, alive. Ethan stopped several steps away. In the Wild West, distance was survival. "Don't come any closer," she said, her voice dry but steady. Ethan raised one hand slightly, showing peace. His gun remained untouched in its holster. "I'm not here to," he replied. She studied him carefully. "Men usually are." "That's their mistake," Ethan said. For a moment, only the wind spoke. It rushed between them, lifting dust into the air like ghosts passing through. "What's your name?" Ethan asked. She hesitated, then answered. "Clara Hayes." Ethan nodded once. Names mattered. They were the last thing the desert took from you. "You hurt?" he asked. "Tired," Clara replied. "Hungry, but not helpless." Ethan almost smiled. He glanced at the empty plains around them. No wagon tracks. No nearby town. No obvious reason for her to be here. "This road doesn't forgive rest," he said. "It buries it." Clara's lips curved faintly. "Then it hasn't buried me yet." Ethan removed his coat slowly, deliberately, making sure she could see every movement. He placed it on the ground near her, not on her, not touching her. "Night gets cold," he said. "You can use it or not." She watched him with suspicion, then with something softer. Curiosity, maybe. "You're not what I expected," she said. "Neither are you," Ethan replied. Clara pulled the coat closer and wrapped it around her shoulders. She didn't thank him. Out here, gratitude was often mistaken for weakness. "How long you been out here?" Ethan asked. "Long enough to learn who I am," she answered. "And who I'm not." Ethan understood that more than he wanted to admit. He turned toward his horse. "I'm heading to Red Hollow. Half a day's ride." "I didn't